Welcome back, everyone. It is time to introduce you to this week's Cool Kid. And this week, our guest has a story, or stories like few others. Stories she's actually written, published, and that are now getting even some national attention. And she's only 9. With us today is Kara Grakowski. And Kara, you are quite the budding young writer. And your mom actually is the one that wrote into us because she's just been so amazed at what you've done. You called her, and she's actually a literary agent. You called her last year, and tell us what happened. What did you tell her?
I told her that I was going to start my own business because I wanted to start a business because I wanted to write books, and 90% of the money would go to St. Mary's.
Well, we're going to talk about that in just a minute because that's unbelievably just very cool. But what is it about writing that made you decide this is something you wanted to do?
Well, my mom said I was always very creative, and I like to write books. I was writing books when I was little, too. But
okay, so your first book you actually wrote in honor of your uncle, is that right?
Yeah, I called my uncle, and he wanted to order a book, and so I wrote him a book, but it's shorter than the rest of them on the table.
And that's which one?
Boxling the Raccoon.
Boxling the Raccoon, so I think that's our front one here. What's that about?
It's about a raccoon, because raccoons are my uncle's favorite animal, and the raccoon finds a tornado, and he boxes the tornado. He
boxes the tornado?
They're my uncle's favorite things.
Well, and then your second book, you actually wrote all about the weather, which is why David was saying he loves your work. You're a huge fan of the weather. What do you want to do when you grow up?
I want to work at NASA at the weather department.
That is amazing. You have some unbelievable goals and achievements already, and you're only 9. So, okay, you've got a book about the weather, a book about boxing. You have a bunch more in the works. What do you have coming out yet?
I've got Your Own Way, which is a book where you, it's like a puzzle book. Actually, one of my friend's moms wanted to order it for Christmas for their little girl, which is in my class.
Oh, wow. Kara, you are really doing some amazing work. And as you mentioned before, so 90% of anything, and your books are now for sale at a store on the east side, and they are getting some national recognition. I know some of the writers that your mom's working with have actually started to, put your name out there nationally about a writer to watch. So what are you hoping to do? You've raised $250 so far.
I'm hoping to raise $1,000 for St. Mary's.
And you want the money to help kids there?
Yeah. I want the little babies that are born sick. That's where I want the money to go.
Why is it important for you to do that?
I don't really know. I just wanted to do it.
You were born there, weren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's very meaningful to you. Well, you're doing some incredible work, and you're very inspirational, I know, to so many who know you and to many others that are going to be reading your work. So keep up the great work. We look forward to keeping an eye on you. All right, take care. And we're actually going to post, she's got a website that's incredible that she developed herself. It's amazing. KaraStories.com, and we'll post that on our web channel. Stick around. We're going to